Welcome back to yet another video where I present you now the new upcoming tier 10 DD Burrows or Burus. I don't know how to pronounce it actually, I'm very sorry for it. Basically the new US gunboats that come into early access with the next patch. So what makes this ship truly unique is the fact that it has one of the smoke screens of all time. Basically what this ship is, it's all about guns, by the way. You have only one torpedo launcher and you have SAP. But this thing has a smoke generator that works for 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Now you don't have actual smoke generators, multiple ones. You have one with this timing, which you can use whenever you want. The only upside is, and downside is, you have a minimum action time of 15 seconds. Let's say I smoke up right now. Then 15 seconds of the smoke will be active for 15 seconds, and then I can theoretically turn them off, meaning I would still be there with 3 minutes and 5 seconds. The cooldown between these is 19 seconds, so you cannot spam it on, off again. So you have to play a bit of it in advance. I've played this ship now a couple of games to get the hang of it. I'm still not sure if I want to use AFT how it's recommended or not, or Fearless Brawler instead. I'm undecided on that part. But basically the ship has really strong SAP DPM. It also has fairly decent HE. You pay it off with multiple things though. You don't have really good concealment. Your firing angles are absolute dog when you're kiting away. Like these are probably the worst DD firing angles I've ever seen when you're driving away. As I will demonstrate now.
Engine boost activated.
Because we don't want to really go into the Gdansk. See, like we'll lose. This turret is so. The second turret is so bad, and the first turret could probably be better, but it's not. But yeah, how do you want to play this ship? I don't think it's the particularly best cap contester. We're just gonna go in here because I have Colombo and Stalin as division mates with me, and maybe we can force, I don't know, the Gdansk squad and then catch him off guard. But basically, you're gonna use this ship. 1 second, I need to turn off my aim. Basically, you want to use this ship in DD engagements where you can catch them off guard. And if they try to play something around you... Oh, I hope we cannot get the strike off. I managed to use it a bit too late here. The Gdansk is here. Okay. But basically, you want to take a DD engagement, use your smoke screen if you need to disengage. And the smokescreen is great for multiple reasons. At first glance, it looks like you have... I need to turn it off, by the way. This smokescreen is good at glance in multiple reasons. At the first glance, you think 3 minutes is not a lot, but you can make it worth quite a while. Like right now, we lost 26 seconds. You can use it if you need to disengage, and then use it later again. So, unlike other DDs that would need to waste the full smoke screen to do so, you just use a few seconds of it. Unfortunately, I did get humped by the CV there because I was, or by the CV and Gdansk because I was waiting a tiny bit too long to do so. One thing you also need to be understand is that this smoke screen is not an exhaust smoke generator, so it does need time to follow you. Just keep that in mind. I kind of want to get the Gdansk out of the smoke screen there. But he doesn't want to play the game with me, which is a bit annoying. And we turn it off again. My Stalingrad could go a bit close to this guy. If he doesn't go out of the smoke screen, we might torpedo him though. Oh nice, he got a hit. Big. Unfortunately, I couldn't really show you the insane SAP DPM because we're fighting literally one of the best DDs CNB right now. But if he stays in the smoke scene, he might actually get hit by one of my torps. Nope, unfortunate. These are Fletcher torps, by the way, which are not bad. They're actually pretty good, but you only have one launcher, so don't expect any like magic moments from them. In fact, I would say we rotate somewhere else because we can't really do too much against the Gdansk. I can force the raiders always, but I'm trading super badly on the HP right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go here so we can instantly disengage from him if needed. It doesn't really help, guys, that we have to fight one of the best CDs here. But I don't want to give this up yet because otherwise the people are just free roaming through here, and that's gonna be like giga ass.
taken the lead.
There he is.
Smoke generator started.
Now we catch him. Now we can use the smoke screen. His radar is gonna be off cooldown.
Critical engine damage.
I thought actually Totem would spot him.
Solved, sir.
That's a bit unfortunate.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Turn it off here.
All stations, concentrate fire on the
Like,
target.
if we have the actual fight between him, then we can deal some devastating damage. But we need to catch him like this.
Hello there.
How many radars did he use against me? 3 or 4? Oh, I didn't count right now. I mean, he used a lot of them already against me. But I need to go south a bit, guys. I can't take this Gedansk for much longer alone. Even if he wastes all his radars, how many radars can he have potentially? It doesn't show it here. But we're not gonna go for this. Also, one thing that might be useful to know for you guys is that the SAP can actually pen 38mm, which means you can plan Monty upper belt, for example, which is quite a big deal, in all honesty. Proximity 6.5 again, which is not that great.
Activated.
And also one thing worth mentioning is the guns are fairly easy to aim. They have very, very decent shell values.
Smoke generator started.
Smoke up here. The Monty is reversing, good. The shell velocity is pretty good. And as you can see, you can get quite some intense chunks on here. Oh, that was a bit badly aimed. One thing is for sure though, and that's always a thing you always need to pay attention to. This is a very, very skill-dependent smokescreen. I don't think this line is at all recommended for beginners, because a lot of people will just waste the smoke time crazily. You need to really kind of like spread it for the whole duration somewhat. There's the
All
Gedansk again.
stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Can't really open up on him with this HP. Plus there's also Shima and Jinan. Keep that in mind. This ship does not look fun. No, it's okay. I mean, if you fight a Gedansk, no DD is fun to play against it, pretty much. But it's okay. I do think that you need to use like the maximum out of the smoke. You need to be like knowing what you're doing. Like again, this is not a ship for beginners, and I still need to learn it quite a bit as well. I did not really run out of smoke screens through the whole game though so far, so that's kind of nice. But we need to see how we can maximize the potential still. Again, once you have the chance to open up on a DD, you completely annihilate them with the damage output. It's just we really are kind of unlucky to be fought like pretty much one of the best ships at the moment in the game.
Smoke generator started.
Gonna smoke up here again. We're gonna help now against the Jinan player. One thing that's also pretty disgusting is if you have like a smaller, like a stationary cruiser, you can chunk him for like 5k salvos. The SAP damage can be utterly disgusting from time to time. We had like last game, you didn't see it obviously now, but in the last game, for example, we chunked the defense for a third of its HP with 4 salvos, which is kind of crazy. What's the cooldown on smoke? You have 15 seconds cooldown time, action time, and cooldown is 19 seconds. We're gonna go for another one though, because this is actually my first bad result with the ship. We always averaged around 100k, which is not that great either, to be fair, but we did far better. But we didn't have to fight, yeah, well, Gedansk. So, in all fairness, that should be worth mentioning. Fire chance is also pretty good on the guns. You have 9 seconds and 9%, which is fairly decent for the reload. bad we have not really somebody spotting here. Need to get ready again. The Gdansk is probably pushing my smoke screen soon. Oh, we got a torpedo hit on... I don't know who. Who did we hit? Don't really know. I kind of want to smash that Shima though. The Shima we can easily win the gunfight. Gdansk, I don't know if he still has the radar ready. We might actually catch him off guard here now for once. I need to make sure that the BBs can't hump on me though. Okay, good. This fella is gonna get absolutely smashed now. 5k. And there we go. Once we catch him off guard, he gets completely annihilated. We smoke up here to instantly disengage. Good.
Problem solved, sir.
You need to always also see the smoke screen as kind of a get a jail out of free card from time to time. Because you can always instantly disengage if you want to, unless you're radar or hydroed. Which is fairly nice. Oh. And we got the DD as well in the end. So yeah. Absolute nightmare for DDs once you catch them off guard. It was fairly hard in this battle because we had to do a Gdansk at the beginning. I should have stopped trading with him at the beginning way earlier, so we had like, I don't know, 16k HP instead of 8 for most of the game. But we still ended up being second in the end, which is nice with 2 DD kills and the captured ribbon. We're gonna go one more. I'm just gonna go with one more battle with this thing, and then we're gonna go, and I'm gonna showcase you also the tier 9. Why do you play this ship over Sherman? Because you have not single turrets. You are far more maneuverable. You have always a get out of jail free card, and I think the shells are even faster. I think the best thing about it is, in comparison, for example, to this Sherman SAP, is that you have 6 turrets, which I think are far more consistent than single barrels when it comes to aiming. And again, it's way faster, which is also very nice about the ship. To get the true potential though, to get the true potential out of the ship, I think it's gonna take like 2-3 patches, or actually like 3, because then most people can play it. I think there's still some kind of magic you can do with the smoke. This kind of smoke screen has so much potential for some really insane plays. You just have to adjust to it. For me right now, it's mostly just a perfect card to always get away if I need, or to completely sort down opponent. But there is some true potential in the smoke screen, and I don't think it needs to be much longer. Like, people are already writing it's only 3 minutes and 20 seconds, but I think that's fairly long considering how often you can use it. Like, you need to remember, here right now you can effectively use it 4 times per minute, which means you have pretty much, if you would like instantly stop again, which would bring you up to 13 smoke screens, pretty much equivalent when it comes to disengaging and engaging. Now, that's never gonna happen effectively because sometimes you just use it longer. But in all fairness, you could theoretically use it 13 times to disengage, which you have in no other.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Can I stand up? Hey, Petzekex, by the way. But yeah, we're gonna go into the cap again. This time there is no Mr. Hey, I press my 9km radar button every 40 seconds, so this is gonna be far easier to deal with.
Engine boost activated.
One thing I do really hate about the ship is the firing angles when you drive away. They're really dog. That's one thing I hate. I do like that it's also a 360 turret in the back though. And also bear in mind, with this thing, since it's so fat, you will eat a lot of full pens on ships like, from ships like Elding or Hoffman, for example, or Harugume AP will always arm on you as well, so keep that in mind. Or Z52, 42 and 52. Good, gonna chill here a bit. Like, this is the one thing I hate. Look how much broadside you need to show here. We have all your guns on the target. Shima is there. Crossover already died, so Shima top big. I'm missing only the vampire too. Okay. One thing you can also do is you can wait for BB to open up, then you smoke very quickly up, try to get the permafires running, and then disengage again. Smolensk has not been spotted. I don't know what he's up to. He's turning in. Come on, open up. Open up, Mr. Alsace. You know you want to. Actually, Alsace is covered in 32, so we're gonna use our SAP. The bro's not opening up! Okay, he's spotted anyway at this point. Switch to H here though. We're seeing if we can force the DCP now. Again, shells are fairly easy to aim, which is also lovely. Like, the shell speed is very, very fast. And we're gonna stop. Oh, we have a contested cap here. The vampire is pushing me. That's not the Smolensk. No way the Smolensk would indent to this. It's the vampire. This is exactly what I need now. Mean right now. He caught me here off guard. He smokes up himself right now, making it even easier. But theoretically, I could disengage right now with the smoke screen, which I'm actually gonna do. And that's what makes this usage so nice, because we could instantly disengage from him, and now he's spotted. We got all our guns on him, and he's actually gonna lose quite some HP here now. He's fully angled though, so we're gonna go with the HE. And that's what makes the smoke screen so cool and usable from time to time. Because unlike him, he just used one full smoke screen. I'm still sitting fairly decently at my 2 minutes and 21 seconds. And his smoke screen will now run forever. Like, he lost one consumable fully. Meanwhile, I just lost a few seconds on my smoke screen. There's a lot of potential in this. There's really a lot of potential in the smoke screen.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
And also, if he does miss have a smoke screen, he opens up on me and the CV is nearby. He cannot disengage. I can just stop whenever he's dead. Yep, there we have a classic example right now. Hey bro, how are you doing? Who's gonna help you now? Oh, Shima is here as well. The Shima is here as well. Oh my. Oh, you are in for such a bad treatment now, my friend. You have done a terrible mistake here.
Ship is on fire. Cargo engine damage. Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Oh no, he used the smoke screen. What will I do?
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Surely I just wasted it. Nope, I'm turning it off and I just lost 15 seconds again. That's it. Ay. So you see, the smoke screen is really, really cool. They used again the full smoke screen. I just used 15 seconds of mine. Not to mention that you would ever knife fight this thing, because the damage output is just disgusting. And oh, by the way, it's not like we cannot use the streamer smoke screen now to farm down these opponents and not wasting our smoke time. So as you can see, there's a lot of potential with this smoke screen to play around. And I think this is a really cool gimmick, because it's kind of heavily skill dependent. It's not some easy use like, hey, I'm pressing my F key and I have 15.1 cam secondaries looking at you, Libertad. It's actually funny. It's actually something like that heavily depends how good the player is to maximize it. You know what? We wait for him to open up. Come on. Corps are looking actually fairly decent. When will the Burrows be available? Probably in 3 months for everybody. It's gonna start in early access next patch though. As always, as it always has been lately, guys. We're gonna smoke up here. He shot. And now we're gonna use our SAP. We're aiming for the upper belt and superstructure and just chunking him down. If the shells land where we aim. But yeah.
Enemy submarines.
Now I need to watch out a bit about the Smolensk. That he doesn't go into my hydro range. Hydroing me here. Oh, there is he actually. This is where the bad firing angles are coming into place again, guys. But we're gonna use our full smoke screen here real quick to kill him. We stopped the smoke already. Because he's smoked up, we don't need to waste hours anymore. He's healing, we're gonna switch to HG because he's fully angled away. And we finish him off. Is the HG actually slower? I feel like the HG needs more lead. But yeah. That's how we got now a 2-second kill. And now we can just walk down to the Malta and get the CV. And we still have 1 minute left. Like, once you get to hang out how to use your smoke screen and when, I think it's more than enough. I wouldn't be surprised if I buff it eventually to like 4-minute duration or something. But I personally don't think you need that much. Oh, that's gonna be juicy now. Since we have AFT. And nobody's here to save this body. Oh. And we have SAP, which means we're gonna full pen the sides. Oh, yes. Bring it on, buddy. Need to aim a bit lower though. This DD actually surprisingly aims lands shells where you aim, which means you're not really falling short a lot of times. I'm gonna go for HG though. I'm gonna try to force the DCP. So how I would play the ship is pretty much use the smoke screen for DD engagements and to disengage whenever you need to. For example, here right now the planes are spotting me. No, bro.
Smoke generator started.
It's also great if a random CV spot appears on you though, because then you can disengage instantly as well. They can, however, put fighters over you, but usually you will see them or your team, and then you can shoot them down and then go away again. But yeah, as you can see, I don't think this is like I think Gdansk and so on is still a far better DD, especially how you could see how he plays around us. But I think this is gonna be a very nice addition to the game, because really this thing only excels once you get the hang out of it. It will be kind of suffering for all the people who have no clue how to play it, and they're probably instantly in it. But I'm like that we have something truly unique in the game now that is not like game breaking or something. Like, this is a ship that's by no means bad at all, but it's not crazily over the top either. And it really depends how good of your player to maximize the potential of it. And I'm still thinking I should go Fearless Brawler over AFT, to be honest. Even though the CV farming was kind of hilarious. GG. And that's basically how you play Burrows. You use your smoke screens. You use your smoke screens to disengage or catch people off guard and then completely smash them. You can use them against planes. And combine that with your crazy shell DPM. It's a very, very nice boat then. We got 2 kills again. We captured 2 times. 2.4k base. Annihilated the Shima completely. Did some damage to the vampire. Actually, half HP the vampire nearly. And these, yeah, fellers got smashed quite a bit. And if we take a look at my build right now, this is what Wargaming recommends. But I might think I'm gonna drop actually AFT for Fearless Brawler for additional DPM if we are spotted. And 13 point something, I think 13.4 km is still enough of range to play around. Plus you don't have the big like shooting bloom then. For my modules, I went with engine boost to get it longer. You can unfortunately not slot the smoke mod here to make it longer. And also, I don't know if they fixed it when the ship is gonna be released. But right now, the X-Papa Ione thing, which gives you more consumable action time, is not working. I don't know if it's supposed to work or not. It shows it's a useful thing to put on your DD, which it is in fact currently not. So I don't know if that's going to be fixed or not, but if this is going to be fixed, you will get another 10% pretty much. I don't actually know how they would do that with the action time or not. It's kind of interesting. If they give you straight up more seconds or something. I will ask them about this and write it under this video. But thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe. And this was the new US upcoming DD Burrows for you.